Have you ever stared into the glassy eyes of a doll and felt like something was staring back? This is the true and terrifying story of a doll that moves at night. And not just moves, what it does will make your blood run cold. In 2017, a couple named Eric and Melissa moved into a quaint farmhouse in upstate New York. While exploring the nearby town, they stumbled upon an antique shop tucked between an old bakery and a closed-down theater. It was there that Melissa saw it, an old porcelain doll with pale cracked skin, faded lace dress, and glassy blue eyes. "There's something charming about her," she said, despite Eric's unease. The shopkeeper, an older woman with shaking hands, hesitated. "That doll's special," she muttered. "Don't keep her in your bedroom." Melissa laughed it off, assuming it was part of a sales pitch. They took the doll home for $20. They named her Annabelle, but they had no idea what they had brought into their home. For the first few days, nothing strange happened. The doll sat quietly on the living room shelf. Then one morning, Melissa noticed something odd. The doll had moved, just slightly. Its head, originally turned to the left, now faced the front. Eric shrugged. "You probably bumped it," he said. But that night, Melissa placed the doll facing the wall, just to see. In the morning, it was looking straight at the hallway. A week later, Melissa swore she heard soft footsteps at 3 a.m. She checked the baby monitor, no movement. But when she walked into the hallway, the doll was lying face down outside their bedroom door. Eric, now genuinely concerned, set up a camera in the living room. That night, they went to sleep. At 2:46 a.m., the footage showed the doll slowly tilt its head on its own. At 3:12 a.m., it fell off the shelf with no apparent force. By morning, the video had glitched right as the doll hit the floor. Melissa's nightmares grew intense. She saw the doll walking on its own, whispering in the dark. She would wake up in sweat, only to find the doll sitting closer to the bedroom door each time. One night, Eric found their bedroom window open and the doll on the windowsill, staring out. Desperate, Melissa returned to the antique shop to ask the shopkeeper more. The woman revealed the doll came from an estate sale in Pennsylvania. It once belonged to a girl named Clara who died mysteriously in 1903. The doll was said to be her best friend. Some claim Clara's spirit remained attached to it. Previous owners had returned the doll, reporting strange events, whispers, cold spots, even violent dreams. One woman said the doll appeared at the foot of her bed every night at 3 a.m., grinning, but the shopkeeper never imagined someone would actually keep it. Back at home, things were worsening. Eric began hearing his name whispered from the dark. Doors slammed on their own. Scratches appeared on walls. They reached out to Father Morales, a local priest experienced in spiritual disturbances. The priest arrived the next evening, armed with holy water and a quiet confidence. He held the doll in his hands and said only one word: evil. As he began the cleansing ritual, the air grew heavy. Melissa felt a crushing pressure in her chest. Lights flickered violently. A mirror shattered. The doll's head slowly turned toward the priest. He dropped it, and it started laughing. A child's giggle echoed through the room. Then silence. After the failed exorcism, Father Morales recommended locking the doll away. He claimed some spirits aren't meant to be freed, only contained. Eric and Melissa placed the doll in a sealed wooden box lined with salt and old Catholic relics. They drove 3 hours to a monastery that agreed to store cursed objects. The doll was placed in a locked room with a sign that read, "Do not touch active entity." To this day, the room remains closed to the public, but the monks say every so often, at exactly 3:12 a.m., they hear faint tapping from inside the box, and laughter. Some say haunted dolls are just stories. Others say spirits attach to objects when they can't let go. But Eric and Melissa didn't believe in the paranormal until the paranormal found them. So the next time you walk past an old doll in an antique store, look twice, because something might be looking back.